Hello everyone, welcome to Cornflower Crafts. Today I'm joining in a collab that is an open collab. It is hosted by lylocrafts, which is Raina, here on YouTube, and by Marianne's Craft Corner. And dealing with embellishments, I'm working on Christmas cards, and I have been for a few weeks. And when it comes to embellishments, like most of you here that's watching this video, we'll look at anything, paper, and think, can I make embellishments out of that? Or fabric, or, there's just a great variety of things. We get out the sewing machine sometimes. We get out sequins and jimmies and everything else. So I found these treat bags last year around this time at at Dollar Tree, and I had full intentions of using them to make stuffed bags, and because they are the ones that open up at the bottom, and the paper itself is quite thin, but I love the design. Now, would I rather have this green be a blue-green? Yes, but still. So what I did, because a lot of people I know get the gift wrap and make embellishments out of that. I think I've done that once in the past. And the reason I'm so drawn to these designs is because when I was a little girl, my mother had a cookie jar. I never thought it was a beautiful cookie jar, but it had cookies all over it. It was ceramic and quite large. And when my mother baked, it was the majority of the time she would bake chocolate chip cookies, or as she would say, Toll House cookies. And that's what would be inside. And let me tell y'all something. I tried to make those cookies like her for years, and they still didn't come out exactly like hers. They were okay, but just not as good. You know what I mean? I think it's sometimes when people put that extra love in their baking, And as you see, it's very thin. So what I did, I wanted to use as much of these as I could because they're just so cute. And as you see, this is the heart is cut off here and here. The candy cane for me was cut a little too much. So I think I ended up with 7. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 7. I got it. No, 8. 8 because of the other Christmas tree. And so I haven't glued them down yet, but I thought slimline card. How fun would that be? Now what I did, I'm going to sit down here for a moment. So what I did was fussy cut them out. And as you see on the design, they do have the gingerbread cookie or the brown or sugar cookie just baked till it's brown around the edges. And I thought it was darling that they went ahead and did the shading in pink. Look at that. So I fussy cut the ones out that I thought I could use on the card. Then I took my glue stick, since it's such thin paper. I didn't want any buckling or anything. And I used the Prit. And the reason I went ahead, I had used other glue sticks in the past and I wasn't happy with the results that I saw. I don't remember because this was a few years ago, but there was a crafter on YouTube that used glue sticks a lot, and this is what she used. So I thought, because I don't use a glue stick a lot, but when I work with really thin paper, I try to. So, and with washi, I put it on my washi. So what I did was just fussy cut them out, put them on craft paper, and glue them with the glue stick on craft paper, and then fussy cut again, and then take, and I did, you know, giving them a little wider edge, and then took my distress ink in Vintage Photo so that they look like they were quite brown around the edges. And I did that to all of them because they are my embellishments. And then what I'm going to put here, I stamped peace, hope, and cookies, because I thought well, that's a perfect saying there, isn't it? And I'm not sure if I'm going to include the peppermints. I probably will, but I just put them there to look at and say maybe, maybe not. I'm not sure. And then I did have one left over that I have not glued onto the craft paper yet. Maybe to put either on the inside or to put above my signature on the back. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, if you have time, please let me know if you have done that either with the bags or with your wrapping paper or something of that nature, because it's fun, isn't it? It's really fun because at this time, these guys that I purchased them, they were still $1, so it was 10 cents per bag. And, you know, the side of the bags, no, because, you know, I didn't use that at all. It's very folded in the middle. And at the bottom, you know, you get extra paper and stuff to make a stronger bottom and stuff like that. But you get two sides. So you would get like 16 embellishments, you know, from one bag. And I don't know, I love baking cookies at Christmas, and I love my mom's, even though I didn't think it was pretty. I have seen that cookie jar that in an antique store, so so I was like, oh my goodness, it looks like Mom's cookie jar. And I'd like to thank you all for joining me today, and I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening. Bye bye, everybody. Take good care.